hottestmorningshow.com, the hottest morning show in the country. That was DJ Ace and the A-List Morning Mix. How you doing this morning, DJ Ace? He put it down this morning. If you missed it, make sure whatever you do, tune in at high noon today, every day. High noon. You can catch DJ Ace and the A-List Morning Mix once again. So make sure you keep it locked in. 7:45 once again is our time. I'm not alone. Aaron along with Shay, the redhead diva. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
All right. Coming up, don't forget, around in 8 o'clock hour, we're going to talk about the top 5 worst toys of all time.
I'm excited about that.
Oh,
I already got my list. I'm ready.
Oh, you got your list already, huh?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Yeah, we're ready this morning. We are ready, set, aim to fire. And this morning, it is time for What You Say, Shay. Ooh, and if you're just joining us, let me tell you what You Say, Shay is all about. Pretty much it's about Shay giving out advice to our listeners who has problems with child support payments, with relationship payments, car problems, insurance problems. She has a solution to everything. That's why we ask her, What You Say, Shay? So she can tell us what's going on. Right?
Yes,
okay,
especially customer service. I love those.
I just want to know, like I said, so you know everything that's going on. So that's why I said we're gonna put it out. We're gonna put it out there. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. So this morning it is time for What You Say, Shay. Brought to you by What You Say, Shay. Produced by What You Say, Shay. Okay, I just had to put that one out there. Okay. All right. So here we go. Right now, this morning, it is time for What You Say, Shay, brought to you by What You Say, Shay. Well, if you're just joining us, this is part 2 of What You Say, Shay, because this situation, one of our listeners is updating us on a situation that started out on Monday. Well, guess what? Last week, she went on a date. She had 2 dates with a guy. Let me just do a recap. She went out on a date. They went to dinner on the first date. Second time, they went to dancing. It was on a Saturday. On Monday, she went to work. And she had 3 dozen long stem red roses waiting for her at her desk when she came out of her meeting. They were from, of course, the guy she'd been dating. Here's the problem, though. She never told the guy where she was working. So it kind of spooked her a little bit because she said, hold on, wait a minute. I never told him where I work. So how does he know where I work? So the problem was we asked Shay, what did she think? Shay, you told us
that to keep her third eye open. However, it was a very wonderful gesture because I felt that he went over and above to find out where she worked. Could have been that he asked someone that he knew, her of, and that was very sweet. That was very outgoing. Like he took that next step to be initiative. But keep the third eye open just in case.
All right. So here's part 2. She says, "Hey, Aaron and Shay, thank you very much for helping me, but I have an update to my dilemma on this. Well, I did question him about how did he find out where I worked. He told me he did his background and research. He went on my Facebook page and he found out where I worked. I thought that was kind of endearing that he did do the research to find out where I worked. Even though I didn't want him to do that openly, but it did impress the ladies in the office. So I was very happy. But I'm still a little skeptical because Shay told me to keep my eye open on this. Well, my eye is open. Let me tell you what happened. Well, we went out to dinner that night. All right. We went out to dinner and we celebrated. And at dinner, after dinner, we stopped to go get gas. So he gets out of the car and his glove compartment came open. Okay. It came open. All right. She says it came open and a piece of paper fell out. It was the registration to the car. Come to find out, the car is in his mother's name. I'm a little concerned because during dinner, he brought up that in relationships, people should help each other out financially. It kind of concerned me because I am a corporate woman who makes 6 figures. He knows that. I'm concerned because the car is in his mother's name. When I asked him about his car, he said, oh yeah, I bought this car and yeah, this is my car. I'm concerned. I don't know if this is his car, if he's telling the truth, and why would he bring up in relationships people should help each other out financially? My question to you, Shay, this morning is, should women help a man out in a relationship if they're not married financially?
All right now.
Uh-oh.
All right now. This goes back to me saying keeping that third eye open. I'm not saying no. I'm saying you have to. See, this is one of the ones where I can't say yes or no. Because
you gotta say yes or no.
No.
Yeah.
In relationships, there is no yes or no.
Okay.
There's weighing the options. That's what it's called. And in this situation, you continue to keep that third eye open, girl. Run, girl, run for your life. We'll take one of Aaron's. Run, girl, run for your life. No, I would definitely say keep your third eye open. Continue to keep it open, because it doesn't mean that he's not a good man just because he may have some financial issues. Now, it doesn't say be gullible and be stupid and put all your money out there for him either. Now, you guys are not in a relationship. You guys are still just dating and enjoying each other right now and getting to know each other. So I wouldn't say put all your money out there. What I will continue to live by what I'm saying. Keep that third eye open. You got to figure that out. He's not asking you for anything. However, when y'all talked about that financial situation, that may have been something that he brought up, because in relationships you do help each other out financially with certain things, or even communicating about it just so you know where each other are at. That's what dating is all about, just finding where each other is at. Now that you see that it's in his mother's name, it could be anything that occurred. It could have been that his mother passed away and the car was given to him, but he just haven't had the time to transfer the paper. It could have been that his mother helped him with that particular car because maybe his car in the shop. It could be so many things going on with that, so you can't just go off of it's in his mother's name. You get what I'm saying? It could be so many things that he could have brought his mom's car just for that night because his car in the shop. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, y'all know stuff happens. I'm one of them girls that believe that stuff happens. So as you keep continuing having conversations with this man, and that's why you keep dating him. You don't make him your man yet. You keep dating him. That's the whole purpose of dating. So you don't jump into something that if he does have a credit issue or financial issues, you are already fully aware. So keep that third eye open, girl. Keep it open.
All right. Do I get a chance to say what I think?
You gonna do it anyway.
Good point. I am gonna do that. I'm just gonna leave it like this, and I'm gonna be very nice about it.
Run, girl, run for your life.
Run, girl. Girl, he a stalker, girl. Run.
No.
Run, girl.
No.
He's a stalker.
But didn't I say this? I said this on Monday when we talked about the first part of this, about this incident. I told you he did his background research, and
he stalked her Facebook page.
We all do.
He's a stalker.
You do it too. You just don't want to admit it. Right, dead air. Everybody does it.
I call it.
What do you call it? Investigations?
Occupational research.
There you go, and that's what he did. And I do not blame him. And I would do the same thing. You got to do the same thing. Guess what? When me and Teddy first started dating, I went through all them pictures. Yes, I sure did. I went through this, and that's what everybody should do. So there's nothing wrong with that. And that's why I told her keep her third eye open. And this is another issue. Okay, that paper fell out. You see it's in his mother's name. Now, if she wants to, she can investigate a little further, slowly, softly investigate. That's why you date people. You don't rush into relationships. You date them and then find out what he mean by financial assistance. All right. Find out what he's talking about. That's why you keep dating them.
All right. Our phone number, 248-809-6400. Do you agree with what you say, Shay? Or Shay, you don't know what you saying.
I know what I'm saying.
All right, so she said, keep it going, girl. You're doing good. Keep it going. Just keep that third eye open.
Yep.
Keep the third eye open always. Like I said, we want to hear from you this morning. Also on Facebook and also on Instagram. You can chime in on this What You Say, Shay, this morning. I got a feeling we're going to have a part 3 on Friday.
Oh, God.
All right, coming up around 8:15, what stories we're following?
T.I. and Tiny, y'all, they got some stuff going on. We'll talk about that. Also, your housewives, Miss Shay, we going to talk about her because she haven't learned from Miss Phaedra Parks. And Big B, y'all, she's making a big purchase. We'll let you know what that's all about.
Also coming up, R. Kelly. You got tickets to the R. Kelly concert in the city coming towards you. You may want to check those tickets because they may be canceled. He has canceled 3 cities and more probably to follow. We'll get you some details on that. Also coming up, Bill Cosby. Guess what? He need another lawyer. So if you're a lawyer, got a great client for you, and you got free pills.
Make that money.
Right. And also, L.A., the Crips and Bloods, they're happy this morning. We'll tell you why. And Kanye West, well, guess what? He's going to be making some show. We'll tell you why. He's doing it the old-fashioned way. He's suing somebody. Keep it locked in to the hottest morning show in the country. We are the A-listmorningshow.com. MCS Multimedia, legacy company Amaze Printing, is dedicated to fulfilling all of your printing media needs by offering services such as